Good day. So South Africa, we had our elections. We don't have a majority party. This means that obviously we're going to have as they term it, a government of national unity. Now, one of the things that is really interesting to me is that all the politicians, right across the spectrum, or most of them, have said that the people have spoken and the people has directed that no, not one party must be given the majority. And because of that, they will now follow what the South African communities have given them to work with. It's a good thing that the politicians agree on that. However, as the electorate, we don't only have our voices to be heard when elections takes place every 5 years, like we did now. But we must be vigilant of what happens in between the 5 years. And I'm wondering, just wondering, since the politicians has acknowledged the fact that the electorate has spoken, and they've given a mandate to the politicians of how this country must be managed. And I'm not interested in how the government of national unity or the coalition, whatever you want to call it, how that is formulated. The only thing that as the electorate we have to be vigilant about is to see that what we as the electorate, as a civil society, as citizens of this country must get, rightfully receive in terms of policy, that we receive that. For 30 years, it seems like that was not the case, and now it can become the case that the citizens of this country leads government, and not government leads the citizens of the country. Because the citizens of the country is giving them a mandate, that they all agree about the mandate. The mandate is that they must establish a government representing everyone and make sure that each and every thing that we need are being given attention to. But now my question is to each and everyone who watches this video, my question is, what is going to happen when what should happen is not happening? Will the citizenry of this country stand up? Not in a revolt, because this country transitioned in 1994 peacefully. There's now another transition after 30 years, peacefully. But my question is, can the citizenry of this country again make their voices heard? Not because of one political party making a big noise, calling the election to be unfair, and there were so many things happening during the election. No, not that. I'm talking about as the citizens of this country spoken in this election. Will we be able to stand up again when we see things that's supposed to happen is not happening? So that then the government of national unity or the coalition can be removed and install a government of the people. Not the way it was, not in terms of a revolution or another way, but through the ballot paper, nothing else. Something that I was thinking about, something that is really mulling through my mind, to say now that the politicians has acknowledged that the citizens have spoken and that they have listened to the citizens, can we then in the next year, if things don't happen the way it should happen, can we then as a citizen say, no, stop this bus, stop this thing, we want new and fresh elections? My thoughts. Thanks.